Hey guys, it's me. I've seen this a lot on my feed, and they say stuff like this, like, you know, sun signs shouldn't date each other, like fixed signs shouldn't date another fixed sign. Now, I'm a different kind of Scorpio. I mean, I like a dominant man. I like the man to lead, very much so. It just depends on what your placement is. But I'm going to tell you the dynamics between a Scorpio and another Scorpio. Um, I think it's very rare, as if you're not an elevated Scorpio, you know, and you're still in your lower nature, like being possessive, being obsessive, being jealous, vengeful, all of that, like that probably wouldn't work, you know. But I'll say something about, two powerful signs, you know, getting together. Like Bill Clinton is a Leo, and, you know, um, Hillary Clinton is a Scorpio. Now you know who the fucking dominant one was in that relationship, and it was her. It was definitely her in that relationship. It just depends on, you know, the person, you know, the one that takes control. Like, to me, I would rather it be the masculine, but both signs, such as two Scorpios together, they do have to be elevated. They do have to understand one another, like, very well. Like, when, like me, like, I like my, solitude a lot. I mean, I like it when I'm in my own head and I've got my own ideas and I'm like, you know, um, caring for someone, as long as that person shows me the same, you know, thing in return. But for me, with my placements in my chart, like I like a dominant man. I mean, there is nothing else than a dominant man, like a very masculine man. I like him to lead, but also I like, my own ideas and stuff like that. And I do think that it could work, but it's very rare that, it's very rare, because if two of the same signs can make this work, it would be a very powerful couple. Very powerful, not only within money, but spiritual, like everything. If both see eye to eye and both understand like one another, how the other one gets angry. Like both of us probably don't like people lying to us. We despise that. We actually, that gets to our core. Or being betrayed in any way, like, that gets to my core. And you don't want to get to my core, because that's where the chaos is. There is chaos behind this, behind all this niceness. Understand this. I've, and I just get tired of it, because the world has changed so much and the people within it. But if both have an understanding of a goal, of a, of a direction, of the future, and how they plan on, it's going to be a dynamic to where the both of them are going to do something for the humanity. Okay? That's what those, when these two signs get together, that's what the main goal is. Because we also think on a spiritual level of giving back to humanity, and, um, yeah. I mean, I just kind of think that way. I don't know. I just, I'm not going to say what my ideas and dreams are on this channel because that is not anyone's business. But, yeah, I kind of think that if both signs are elevated, you know, what a power couple that would be. Like, you know, um, hmm. Sometimes the other Scorpio is dealing with things and, you know, how that, how deep that goes, you know, it's, it's something that that Scorpio has to heal, for them to like move, move forward. But yeah, I mean, because we are what? Power and desire. We are the eighth house, though. Yeah. We are the eighth house, so, you know. I mean, we probably have the same look about on life. One could be deeper than the other, you know. But I'm going to tell you, it's not a superficial relationship. That's not what it's going to be. For sure. You know, it's going to be on a very meaningful level, protective as well. Very protective. Because a lot of people don't know how deep a Scorpio really, it's an abyss. It's an abyss, but how protective a Scorpio is. I mean, we are very protective. Whether, to the people that we love, we are very protective over the people that we love. Now, if somebody uh, betrays us, that would not be good. That would not be good at all. Oh no. A Scorpio is your worst nightmare. Yeah. Because we give without receiving anything in return, really. I mean, it's very complex. It's very complex, but when there's an understanding and the other one gets the other one and the other one knows how to help the other one, it's also knowing that, you know, a lot of understanding, like a lot. So, yeah, I think it could work if both are elevated, but just the immense power that comes with that, the immense power that comes with that. Like the blessings, I mean, just imagine. Wow. Because what you're going to do, you're going to be giving to humanity. Whether you pick up trash on the beach or whether you have a sanctuary for, you know, her animals, like that's what that is. So, just as long as they are elevated and they've already overcome their past traumas. I don't know. I just know Hillary and I just know that dynamic and um because the Leo is like ruled by the heart, but they also can be very narcissistic, within themselves. And they don't think about other people but their own. That's a low level Leo, but you know, Hillary Clinton had her eye on the prize. Like she was like you know, she's a Scorpio. She's definitely a very strong Scorpio, you know. She plays chess very well. That's how I look at that. But oh yeah, like I was just telling my dad about work, and then like, the drama, like I didn't even know making a box was going to be dramatic, but my dad just told me just be myself, and who cares about what everybody thinks, because eventually, and I'm like, well, I mean, they said I'm too nice, Dad, I'm too nice. And then Dad's like, you know what? You don't get far if you're, being mean to everybody. I was like, true. So it's kind of funny. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it with the dynamic of Scorpio and Scorpio. That's just my take on it. I just know that there's like, it's going to be a very, very powerful, but very like, I don't know, like understanding, but then again, I don't know if it would be super complicated. I mean, life is complicated already, you know, especially with the people that I've been entangled with. I'm fine by myself. I'm fine with no friends. I'm fine um just doing things on my own. I really mm. All right, guys, that's it.